Hello my dear students, today we will start the first chapter of class 11th, that is the set theory. So what is the set? And the definition gives the collection of well-defined objects is called a set. I have given underline the words well and defined. So well-defined here, what is the well-defined? That means it will be a definite or a concrete answer. So whatever the data or the object we will take for a set, it must be definite or concrete. So we can understand it more clearly by taking the examples. So the example number 1 is the collection of vowel in English alphabet. So while collecting the vowels in the English alphabet, we are taking only these 5 alphabets: A, E, I, O and U. So without any confusion, these 5 datas or these 5 objects are the answer to this question. And the next one is the collection of the states of India. Obviously now we have 28 states. So the collection of the states we can write like Assam, Bihar, Gujarat, Odisha and like others. So we can write the 28 states as like. And the next one is the collection of the months having the 31 days. Obviously out of 12 months we have some months having the 31 days. So we can write, yes, what will the answer? January, March, October and December and other months also there you can write. And the next one is the collection of the months of a year ending in Y. So there are 12 months, that is the January, February, March, April, like this. But we have to write only that months having Y at the end. So what will be the answers? The answers will be January. The answers will be January, February, May and July. So these four months have Y in the last. Okay, and the next one is the collection of the big shops of Berhampur. Okay, so here when this question arises, we have a doubt in our mind that which shops to which we will consider that it is a big shop, it is a medium shop or it is a small shop. So it is confusing our mind. So we can understand that it will not be a set because it is not giving the clear idea by using this word big. So we will finally concluded that this big has confused our mind and the big shops we can't understand it, so it is not well defined, so it cannot be a set. So this 5 number cannot be a set. And the next one is the big rivers of Odisha. Yes, obviously there are so many rivers like Mahanadi, Rusikulya, Subarnarekha, Brahmani and etc. But it is given that again using the word big rivers. So some of the students will say that sir, Brahmani is big river according to him, and some other students will say sir, Rusikulya is the big river of Odisha. So accordingly there is a confusion. So which rivers to be considered as the big river. So while we are arising any confusion regarding or while giving the answer, it could not be a set because it is not it is not given the well-defined ideas. And the next one and the 7th number is the collection of the best cricketers. So while giving the answer, if the student 1 said that the best cricketers are Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Sachin Tendulkar and the Ganguly, but the second student said that their best cricketers are Yuvraj Singh, Gautam Gambhir and Virat Kohli. So obviously this statement or the collection of the best cricketers, it will not be a set. Why? Because for the single statement there are 2 answers. Like the student 1 is giving the Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Sachin Tendulkar and Ganguly, but the student number 2 who said that the best cricketer is Yuvraj Singh, Gautam Gambhir and Virat Kohli. So for a single question there may not be 2 answers. If the 2 confusion arises or it is not well defined, then we can say that it is not a set. And the last one is the collection of the divisor of 24. So first we have to know what is the divisor. Now the number that divides another number without a remainder. So obviously the 24 has so many divisors, and that are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 12 and 24. So these are the divisors of the 24. No extra divisors are again added to the 24. So this is the concrete, this is the definite, no extra number will be added to here. So in this way we have understood what is the set and what answers to be, what data to be, and what objects to be included to the set while collecting the answers. So next we will start how to write and how to represent the sets. So there are some rules while writing the set. If it is given the set of first 5 alphabets in English, so what will be the answer? The answers will be A, B, C, D. So while writing we have to follow the first one is the sets denoted by A, B, C, D, or etc., or the English alphabets. That means while writing the answers, that is the A, B, C, D, E. So these are the answers. These are the answers. So while writing, we have to write that A, B, C, D, E. So these are the sets, and we have to write or represent the set as the A. That means A is a set which includes these answers or these objects or these datas. And the second one is the objects of the set are called the elements. Obviously the answers A, B, C, D, E. So these are the, we can say these are the elements. A, B, C, D, E. These are we call as elements. That means for this question we have 5 elements, and each one we call it as the elements. And the third one is the elements are enclosed with a curly bracket and separated by comma. While writing the elements we are giving the curly brackets. This is the curly bracket, and while writing the elements we are giving the commas. A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, E. And the fourth one is the position of the elements of a set are interchanged, then the set doesn't change. So what we have to do? We have to change the position of the elements. That means if the set is given like A, B, C, D, E, and another set is the B, another set is the A, C, D, E, B. So here A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E. That means there is same elements. Why? But we are interchanged the positions. So there is no different set. They are equal. That means set A equal to B set. And the next one is if any element in a set repeated any time, then the set does not change. That means here A is equal to A, B, C, D, and E. But if we write that A, B, B, C, 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 D, D, E. So if we will take the set as the D, so here in the set A there is a 5 elements H, A, B, C, D, E, and in the set D there is set element A, B, C, D, and E. Same elements, but we will not take the repeated elements. Here it is the one element, that is the B, but here it is 2 elements BB. But in general we will consider it as the 1 because the both are same. And there are 3 C's, but we will consider them as the 1 C. And there are 2 days, so we'll consider it as the 1 day. So here A and D will be equal. So these are the 5 rules or the notes you have to understand, you have to mug up while writing the sets or representing the sets. You can take the screenshot of these notes. There are 5 notes while we are representing any sets. So these are the notes. The set A is given with the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means the set A has 6 elements. If I will write that the element 3, this element belongs to A. That means this element is present in the set A. Again, if you will write the element 5, does it present in the set A? Yes, it is in the set A, it is present 5. So yes, it is present. If I will write 6, the element 6, does it present in the set A? Yes, it is present. But if I will write the number 8, does it present in the set A? No, it doesn't present in the set A. So the element 3 is present in the set A, we can write that the element 3, the element which is 3 present in the set A, or we can say the element 3 belongs to A. Similarly, the element 5 belongs to set A. The element 6 belongs to A. But as the element 8 doesn't present in the set A, there is no element like 8. So we can say that 8 does not belongs to A. So for belongs to, we are using the symbol this belongs to. So we are using this symbol for the belongs to. So these are the mathematical sets we have to know. The first one is the set of the natural number, that is the n. We can represent the set as the n, the capital letter N. And what elements does it include? It includes the, as it is given the natural number, or we can say it is the counting number. So it is includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So we can give a curly bracket for the set, and we have also given the name, that is the n. So it is the set of natural number n. And the next one is the set of the whole number. We can represent the set as the n star or w. It is the same as like the natural number, but one extra element it is here it is added, and that is the 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the rest. So it includes only one extra element, that is the 0. So it is the whole number. And the next is the set of the integers. Here the integer includes both the positive numbers, negative numbers and 0. So it is first 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and -1, -2, -3 ... And if it is given the set of all the positive integers, that means we have to take only these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4 and the rest. We can say that this z is also equal with the n, because it is the z plus, that means all positive integers, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the natural number also it is the 1, 2, 3, 4 and etc. And the next is the set of the fifth one is the set of the real numbers, and we have given the name or the representation of the set as the R. So this real number R, we can divide it into two parts. So without decimal and with decimal. Without decimals, it includes the 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, like -1, -2, -3 and so on. And with decimal, it again divided into three parts, that is the terminating, non-terminating, repeating, non-terminating and non-repeating. So here terminating, here we can also write that terminating 1.21. That means here terminates, that means it ends. No, there is expand. 1.21, and the next one is the non-terminating and repeating. It is not ending and also repeating. That means the example will be 1.21, 21, 21, 21, 21 and so on. So here 21, 21, 21 repeats, but it doesn't end, so it is the non-terminating. And the third one is the non-terminating and non-repeating. So we can write like 1.237593857321 and so on. So here non-terminating, it doesn't ends, and not repeating, and here no single or double digit are again repeating and repeating, but here 2, 3, 7, 5 are non-repeating. So these are the mathematical sets we have to understand and we have to remember. Now we will read the description of a set, or we can say the forms of a set. So there are two forms, that is a roster method, or we can say tabular method, or the method of intention, and the next one is the set builder method. So these two forms or these two methods are very useful, and the first one is the roster method. So what is the roster method? So in this method we write the list of all the elements separated by comma and enclosed by a curly bracket. So to understand this roster method, we have to just write the elements and give commas and also the bracket. So the example number 1, what it tells, the set of all the divisors of the 60. That means the numbers that divides the another number without the remainders. So what are the divisors of 60? So we can write the elements and give them commas and also a bracket. So what will the answers? 1, 2, 20, 30 and 60. So these are the elements, or these are the answers. We have to give the curly brackets, and also we have given the commas, and we have also give the name. Let take it as A. And the next one is the set of the positive integers which are the multiples of 5. So take the set name as the B, and now we have to write the multiples of the 5. So with the curly bracket starting 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on. And the third one is the set of the months of a year which ends in the R. So there are 12 months, and we have to write the months which ends in the R. So what are that months? Like take the name of the set is the D, and with the curly bracket starting, we can write that the September which ends in R, October, November and December. And the last one is the last example is the set of all the prime numbers less than 11. That means we have to write the prime numbers which are less than 11. So what will take it as the E set, and with the curly bracket starting, we have to write 3. Yes, it is the prime number, and 3, 5, 7. Here it is given that less than 11. So we can't write the 11. The answers or the elements should be less than 11. So there are only 4 elements, that includes 2, 3, 5, 7. So these are the examples how we have written the roster methods, how we can write the roster method. Just like we have to give the commas, and we also give the curly brackets with the naming of the set. So this is the roster method, and we will see the. And the second method is the set builder method. So what is this method? In this method, we represent the set by the help of rule, some rule which identify all the elements of the set. And the general form of this set builder method is X such that P of X, where P of X is the defining property or the rule. So I am giving the underline to the word rule. That means if the question is given, if the set is given, then we have to make a rule. We have to make a rule which satisfies the set which is given. So if we will take the example number 1, what it is given? It is given that set A, then the elements are A, E, I, O, U. So what we have to write so that what we can write the rule so that it can satisfy the set. If I will write that A is equal to, and we have to follow this form. What is this form? The X such that P of X. And what is the P of X? The P of X is the rule. So if I will write the answer like X such that is a bar. X such that what? These are the what? These are the English vowels. X such that, and now we will write the rule. What is that rule? That X is an English vowel. Okay, so we have made, this is the rule. We have made the rule which satisfy all the elements which is present in the set A. So X is an English vowel, and the answers and the elements are A, E, I, O, U. And if it is given that the set B is 2 and minus 2, and now we have to make a rule. What is that rule? By general form X such that, what we can write? Yes, as we know that the square root of 4 is plus 2 or minus 2. So we can write, or we can use the rule like X such that X square is equal to 4. Then what is that? That means if X square is equal to 4, that answer will be X equal to minus 2 or plus 2. So we have made a general formula. Now the question number 3. Example 3. C. Set C is given the 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, and so on. So just one thing, just while thinking about the question, just think that it is the 1 and the next number is added, or next number is here. That means if 1 is there and if we add the 1, it will be 2. If the number 2 is here, if we will add 1, then it is 3. The number, if we add 1, the next number, and the 5, and if we add 1, then it is the 6 or the next number. So now for this we can write the general formula like this: X such that what we can write the formula, that it is the n. X such that X is equal to n, and what is that? It is positive 1, or it is added 1, n by n plus 1. In the numerator there is n, and in the denominator there is a n plus 1, like 4 and 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 2 plus 1. But here we have to write the up to which the n is taken. Yes, up to 6 it is the taken. So here n belongs to capital N. I have already told in the mathematical sets that capital N represents the natural number. So n belongs to n, and this small n less than 6. This small n less than 6. That means we have taken, if we will take n is equal to 1, then it will be 1. If we will take n is equal to 1, then 1 by 1 plus 1, 1 by 2. If we will take n is equal to 2, if we will take n is equal to 2, then it will be 2 by 2 plus 1, that is a 2 by 3. Yes, 2 by 3 it is here. If we will take n is equal to 4, then it will be 4 by 4 plus 1, that is the 4 by 5. Here 4 by 5. So in this way we have made the rule which is X is equal to n plus 1, n belongs to capital N, and here n less than 6. And the next one is the, if the set is given K and it is given the elements are 1 to 8. So we have to choose we have to write the rule which satisfy the set. If we will write K is equal to, with the general formula, according to general formula, first we have to write X such that X, what we can say, these numbers are serial numbers. These numbers are serial numbers from starting from 1 to 8. And so we can write X such that X belongs to n. Yes, I have already told this n is the natural number. So X belongs to n, and up to which n is taken? Yes, we have taken the X less than 8, but not less than 8 is also taken. So we can write the equal. That means, what does it mean? after closing the bracket, we have what we have done, made the rule x belongs to n and this x less than equal to 8. That means this what we have taken the x, that x has taken as 8 up to 8 and also 8 less than or equal to 8. So these are the two methods. First was the roster method and the second one is the set builder method. So these are the two forms how we have write in the methods to represent the formula in different methods. In the last, I am requesting you all that to share, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.